to start making the pasties. We're gonna roll out the dough. This is the pie crust actually. And then we'll be scooping about a cup, maybe a little more in there, and then we'll show you how to flute it. Okay, let's open these up. This is our crust that we made earlier this morning.
Yep, and you gotta put some flour there on your table, or Grandma got these silicone pastry mats, so we put them on there.
Now I'm gonna cut this in half,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take,
How many does each?
this,
bowl
sometimes
of
I'll
dough
do
make?
4 we used to make some great big ones for the men, and they'd be this big. Then you could get 4 chunks of the dough out of one thing.
So 4
out of one.
pasties.
But this is a little smaller, and I'm gonna try to make a couple smaller ones. So maybe we'll get 5 or 6.
Out of one bowl of dough.
So I sprinkled it on there, and then I'm gonna take and go like this. Oh, we can put here, I can put that on there
Okay,
too.
okay. I don't want it to cause a crease in your
Okay,
thing though. I'm scooting it over.
all right, let's scoot that
There we
over.
go. Okay.
Then I'm gonna have a little bit ready for me, right here, just for the fact that I'm gonna take and put that on my rolling pin too, because you don't want your dough to stick. That's so frustrating. And people don't usually tell you that. They didn't tell me, well, I just watched my mother really. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead. We're gonna flatten this out like this, a little bit. Press it down. And then we're just going to roll it out. You kind of go up, vertical, and then you go horizontal. Do a little bit, and then I go like that.
Did you flip it over just now?
Yeah, I just flipped it over.
Okay.
Now, when I can feel that this is getting a little bit dry, I just keep putting a little bit on there. Not too much, just a little powder.
How big do you like to roll these out to, Mom?
Okay, well this looks like it's about, this one's 8,
Okay.
this is 7, so I'd say a little bit bigger than 7, but we'll probably make another one that's going to be bigger. Okay.
Okay.
So then, what we do, because it can get too messy on your board, is we usually have another place that we just take this and put it in here. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you. Okay, so we're gonna put a cup on there like that. So one of us will be rolling the dough, and the other one will be doing this, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna bring that up like that. You just kind of work it, you make sure it stays inside there. Like that, and then you're gonna put so that this, the top one kind of is tucked here, like that. Okay, then you take here and you roll the end, roll it in, and then you just keep rolling all the way around. And when you get to this part, you roll this in first, and then like this. Then you stand it up. It almost looks like well, I always thought they looked like canoes. Or now calzones are like this, but we do it like that. And then you put that right on there, and then you just keep going. And that's what we do.
And then sometimes, what do you do if there's like leftover crust or leftover meat and potato mixture?
Well, sometimes if I run out of crust and I don't want to make any more, then I'll put it in a pie pan, and then I'll just put one crust over the top.
Okay.
If I see that I'm starting to.
And is this pie crust hard to make, Mom?
Oh no, it's not. In fact, we're probably going to make another. What are these things called that we're doing? YouTubes. We're going to do that. Yeah, yoo-hoo. We're going to do another one of these so that you can see how to do the crust.
Okay, maybe show one more time how you do that, Mom, so Will can
all right,
show him.
Let's put
because it does take a little while.
Yeah,
to
and
get.
you kind of work it out. And and the dough that I'm going to show you how to make, it's years till I found that. So sometimes when you'd put it in there and you'd start doing that, the potatoes would poke through there, and that's frustrating. But this dough is so great. So I'll show you that in another day. Okay, so you're gonna pull this one in, then you're just gonna make sure this one is underneath, and you're just gonna, because you want it to be sealed. And then I go back over here and I stand it up, and then I look at it and make sure that everything's just right. And I put another one in over there. Now this is going to be a cute little one. I'm going to put just maybe.
This will be for Romy.
Yeah, Romy. We have a little great grandchild that he's adorable. So
Has he had pasties yet?
I don't know if he has. All right, here we go. Now this one just kind of push it. Remember, you're going to take the top crust and kind of push it down like that. And then you do this, this. And maybe a lot of people would like a smaller one like this too.
How much of the meat did you put in that one? Like a half a cup or?
Yeah, right. Instead of 2/3, you can kind of feel it. If you have to take a little bit away, you can do that.
Okay. Okay, and then you just repeat this process until it's
Yep.
done.
That's right. And then we'll come back when we've got these all lined up, and then we'll put them in the oven. Show you how to do that, which that's real simple. Now see, this looks like I could put a little bit more on there, so I just do them, and then I just make it so that this one will be a little bit bigger.
And we put this dough in the fridge to chill it, and then it makes it easier to roll.
Right.
If you don't put it in the fridge, it can be a bear. It tears and it's a mess.
Okay. Now I'm going to go wash my hands now because I don't want to put that up there and get this on the outside. So we'll see you later. Thank you.